Welcome back, everyone, here to Full Circle Florida. Let's go ahead and bring in Rick Klein, political director for ABC News. Rick, we're focusing on the U.S. Supreme Court this week, and one of the biggest decisions still left on the High Court's plate is deciding whether former President Donald Trump is immune from criminal prosecution, particularly in that federal case against him, accusing him of conspiring to overthrow the 2020 election. Any insight on why the court did not take this case any sooner? And the fact that they're waiting, does that mean Trump will likely not face trial before November? Yeah,
whatever the decision is, I think the most consequential piece of it is that the delay, and it's been months now that the Supreme Court has been considering this, has led to a near certainty that there will not be a trial on the January 6th actions that he's charged with before November. May never be a trial. If he is elected, he'll certainly have those charges just dropped or pardon himself. He's even said he'd prosecute the special prosecutor. So I think it's very unlikely that he'll get the carte blanche, forever immunity on everything. That's breathtaking in its scope to say that no president can ever be prosecuted for anything. But any kind of a even split decision or incremental decision, even a rejection at this point, almost won't matter, because the practical implication will be that there will not be a case on anything related to January 6th against former President Trump because the Supreme Court has waited so long.
Yeah, that's a heavyweight decision. Well, meanwhile, a Fox News poll out this week says that Biden is up over Trump right now, but just by 2 points. Is it way too early to take polls seriously, especially if they're within the margin of error?
Well, we need to look for trends in this. I mean, the polling has been so tight for so long, particularly in the battleground states. That's essentially a tie mathematically because of margins of error. But it is the first time that in any of the Fox polling, going back well more than a year, Biden's name has been first. The Biden team will like that. But I think you want to look to see, is there a series of polls, a trend line that you can draw out of this before deciding that there's any momentum? Because right now, it doesn't seem like anything has really shaken this race. Anything has really changed anything in the race for president. It remains extraordinarily close.
Yeah, it's a long, hot summer, too. Virginia, Georgia, Oklahoma, all holding primaries this week. Did we learn anything?
Yeah, look, it could be in that in Virginia, the first incumbent of the cycle goes down. Bob Good, who's a Republican congressman who earned the ire of Kevin McCarthy in trying to oust him, and then ultimately Trump endorsed one of his rivals. Right now, that could be headed to a recount. In another big one in Oklahoma, Congressman Tom Cole was able to fend off a primary challenge that was essentially from his right. But look, this has been a year of a lot of wild things beneath the surface. The fact is, though, most members of Congress who've been running so far have been able to skate through, at least to the general election.
Yeah, a game of rivals across the board and 130 plus days to go. Rick Klein from Washington. Appreciate it, sir. Next on Full Circle Florida, debate 1, Biden, Trump, and will it be a contest of ideas or a fight night of insults?